Begin transmission. This is Dungeon Radio Hour.
Hello and welcome, adventurers, to Dungeon Radio Hour, a D&D actual play comedy podcast where all of our dwarves are appreciated and we never take them for granted. Get it? Granite, because it's stone. As always, I'm your host and dungeon master, Dalton rusher-riddle, joined once again by our ragtag band of would-be heroes. Introduce yourself, heroes.
I'm Michael Adair.
I'm Alissa Adair.
And I'm Andrew Gerline.
And I told all of you that joke wouldn't be worth it. Here we are.
Hey, I think it was well worth it. And if you sign up for Patreon today, you will have an hour of Dalton's intro puns.
Yes.
Specifically for you.
Dad jokes galore.
Yes. Dalton has to deliver now, so sign up.
All of the dad jokes. So before we get into the intro topic, I have something I want to share. I've been sitting on this for a little while, and you guys kind of already know what's happening. Since Cody officially put it on Facebook today, I guess I can start telling people. We are closing on a house at the end of the month and are moving back to the Carolinas at the end of October.
Both of them?
Oh, wow.
Yep, both of them.
Dude.
Yeah, we're going to be...
Central Carolina, that's awesome.
Yeah, the house runs in between both North and South Carolina.
Fancy.
So, I know, right?
The taxes.
You know how long it
insane.
took to find that kind of real estate?
I already for sure knew about it, but you know what? I gasped as if I had heard it for the first time, and I'm still just as happy about
We
it.
all kind of played along.
Yeah.
You all definitely played along. For the audience listening at home, they've known for a few weeks now, but Cody and I were keeping it hush hush just until everything finalized.
It wasn't
itself.
a fish, and now it's a fish.
Also,
Correct.
This is the professional kind of acting you'll get here at Dungeon Radio Hour.
Yeah.
The professional.
Yeah.
Dalton says gasp, we say how loud.
Yes.
That's exactly how we do it. But no, I just wanted to share that with you guys and let you know that you do not have a place to stay with me when you come to visit. So
It's
you still have to
true.
get a hotel.
Honestly, adding
But if you
insult
want
to
to pass
injury.
by and wave like a Hollywood Stars tour, Dalton's address is 185 South Greenville Road in North Carolina. What's a North Carolina zip code, guys? Come on. Quick.
Probably early.
601.
24601. Where did you pull that number out from?
Who knows?
It was so fast.
No one.
Everyone mail that address something. We can all just spam this house.
I feel sorry for whoever actually does live there, and I'm sure it's a real
Hey,
place.
you know what? If you want to send Dalton something, send him pictures of your feet by mail.
Please
By mail?
He deserves some.
please don't.
Hashtag feed a Faerun. Faerun?
Dude, the
Faerun?
lost art of the snail mail foot pick. You know, that was an art of the 90s that we've just lost as a society.
Yeah.
Lost it.
Yeah.
But
That's
honestly,
how our fathers courted our mothers, back in the day.
congratulations,
That's true.
Dalton.
Thank you.
Yeah,
On
I
the
guess
house and the
congrats.
feet.
I will take congratulations on the house, and we're not going to talk about the feet.
Quick, move us away before we keep talking about feet.
Yes. All right, so that actually takes us into our game for tonight.
A game?
Dungeons and Dragons?
A feet game?
Well, no, we're gonna play a game before we play Dungeons and Dragons, and no,
The game
feet
before
are
the
not
game.
included. It's a game before the game. It's like a pregame. You guys know what a pregame
Oh,
is.
we're very
Ooh,
familiar.
you damn straight.
We have drinking problems. We're very familiar.
Okay, so
All right, lead us in, Dalton.
the game that we are playing is called Actually, and here's how it's going to work. I'm going to make a series of statements, all set within the world of Dungeons and Dragons. These statements are false. Your job is to figure out which part of the statement is wrong, and then correct it if you can. If you buzz in and you tell me the statement is wrong, that's amazing. Congratulations, you get a point. If you can tell me the statement is wrong and you know what is wrong and you tell me the correct version of the statement, awesome, you get another point. So you
Okay.
have a chance to get 2 points for
Nice.
every statement that I say. However, if you can't tell me the correct version of the statement, somebody gets a chance to steal, and if they steal, they take all of those points.
Nice.
You must start off each of your answers by saying, actually. You also don't have to wait for me to finish the entire statement. Feel free to interrupt at any time. I'm used to it. And since our budget doesn't allow for fancy buzzers, you will use the buzzers the universe gave you, your mouth. There are a total of 5 statements, and in the case of a tie, there is a bonus round. Any questions?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Brutal.
I'm down. Stealing
Okay.
points.
So if somebody steals, you better hope that they don't actually know the correct answer.
Well, let's get going. My buzzer is ready. Bzz, bzz.
Okay, get your mouths warmed up. That sounds dirtier than it needs to be, but it's true. Statement number 1. The first edition of Dungeons and Dragons was released as a box set in 1974 and featured only a handful of elements of which the game is known today. This included only 3 character classes. The classes were Fighting Man, now known as Fighter, Magic User, now known as Wizard, and Thief, now known as Rogue.
Buzz, actually, one of those is incorrect, one of those classes. What one of those classes actually was a bard.
Correct on the classes, incorrect on the class that it was. Chance to steal. Andrew.
Steal. I'm going to say that
You have to say actually.
Actually, you have to push up your glasses. Excuse me. The magic user was not the true name. It was actually called a mage.
God,
Incorrect.
that was gonna be my exact guess. So.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Buzz, actually, Fighting Man, he was just called Fighter. It was just been Fighter from the get-go.
Incorrect. So, Michael, you will get a half a point for statement number 1.
I deserve this. I think it was actually Wizard. I bet that's what the magic user was.
So,
called.
the original box set was released in 1974 for Dungeons and Dragons First Edition. There were 3 classes: Fighting Man, Magic User, and Cleric.
Cleric.
See, I was going to answer that there was a 4th class
see
and it
that
was going to
coming.
be cleric.
Yeah, Cleric was the 3rd class. Thief was the 4th class, and it was introduced very soon after the box set in like a supplemental guide that went along with it.
God damn.
How lame
yeah,
is
good
Fighting
fact.
Man?
Fighting Man.
I'm a fighting
Man.
man. No women allowed in 1st edition.
I'm just thinking of like an old-timey man with a curly Q mustache, like, put him up, like a little boxer.
Yeah, put him up, Shane.
Yeah, I'm a fighting man.
He has a top hat and those old wrestler onesies.
Yeah.
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 Who wants to box me for a
Absolutely.
slab of bologna?
His fists are pointing forward.
Yeah.
Like this.
Oh, they didn't know how to fight back then.
Yeah, like
They were silly.
100%.
Silly
People in the
boys.
past are silly and dumb.
All right. Statement number 2. Tiamat is a lawful evil chromatic dragon known as both a goddess of greed and the queen of evil dragons. Her uniquely defining feature is 6 independently acting heads, each representing a different color of chromatic dragon, such as green, blue, and white. Andrew.
Okay, just dissecting this little paragraph, I'm going to say the thing that's wrong is her alignment. I'm going to say with all those heads, she's got to be chaotic evil.
Ooh.
Incorrect.
Buzz. That
Mike,
that was Mike. Okay, I think she has 7 heads.
you get a point for knowing what was wrong, but you are incorrect. Alyssa, it is up for the steal.
Yeah.
Buzz, it is actually 5 heads.
Correct.
Buzz,
Tiamat
Buzz,
actually has
Buzz,
5
it was
heads.
actually 5 heads. You didn't say actually, you don't get the point.
Hey, Mike, you didn't say actually when you answered either, but I let you have it.
I know,
anyways.
but I did the right thing at the end. And that's in the spirit of the game. If she doesn't say actually, she doesn't get the point. So I get
Even though
to
you
steal.
didn't get the point to begin
I
with.
get to steal for 2. Shouldn't have said the right thing.
Mike, I'm not giving it
Mike,
to
you're
you.
winning. Why are you so mad? You are winning.
I'm
I
not.
won't give Alyssa the points because she didn't say actually, but I'm also not giving you the points either.
Oh.
Oh, I thought she was
Dangerous
gonna-
precedent, dude.
But I thought you were going to give Alyssa the points.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, Dalton. Since I was
Yes,
nice
Andrew.
and I didn't break a rule, can I just have a point?
You know what? Yes, you can have a point. At the end of statement number 2,
I'm now in the
Andrew,
lead if
1
you've been
point.
keeping score.
Alyssa, no points. Mike, a half a point.
I'm not going to play with you guys if you're going to be like this. You guys got to get your shit and act together.
This is the part of the show. We have reached the part of the show where you fuck around and you find out.
Oh, I love
Going
it so
into
much.
statement number 3. Fireball is a level 3 evocation spell that is a staple in any magic user's toolkit. A solid area of effect spell whose range and damage can swiftly end encounters before they even start. It also boasts an impressive average 38 fire damage when cast at 5th level.
Buzz.
Go ahead.
Alissa.
Actually, it's not that average number of whatever you said, 38. I don't know. Whatever you said.
Okay.
Am I right in that first part?
You are correct in that first part. So that
Okay.
is a point.
So the average would be, let me do some math, is
Hey,
42.
Incorrect.
Buzz.
Up for a steal.
Actually, it's an average of 52.
Incorrect.
Buzz
Fuck
Steel.
it.
Steel.
Andrew.
I'm gonna guess a number 2, and that number is 40 even.
Incorrect. The average damage done when cast at 5th level is 35.
30. Oh, it was lower.
Oh, it was lower.
Because is it
all went up?
5d10?
They're D6s.
Oh,
Nah.
well, fuck Fireball.
Statement number 4. In 1998, BioWare, a games developer that specializes in high-quality role-playing games for consoles and PCs, released a D&D video game they called Neverwinter Nights.
Buzz.
Michael?
That was actually released in the late aughts. Actually.
No.
You can bookend it. They bookend it in the show.
I will give you the point for knowing that it is the wrong date, but it's up for a steal.
Buzz. Steel.
Alissa?
I'm going to say it was released in 04.
Incorrect.
Buzz. Hello, it's
Andrew.
me. 2000, the year 2000.
Incorrect.
Fuck.
So, Mike, you will get a point. You work right. It is the wrong release date. And I actually would have accepted 2 different answers on this one. But it was released in 2002.
Okay.
Wasn't the first... I thought, okay, with all the Baldur's Gate stuff happening, I was going to even say that Neverwinter Nights is not the right name.
So, the
And
game...
that Baldur's Gate 1 was the game.
So the game that was released in 1998 was actually Baldur's Gate. So I would have accepted the game being wrong, and I would have taken Baldur's Gate, or I would have accepted the year being wrong, and I would have
So
taken.
Neverwinter Nights was a different D&D style game. Yeah.
Yep.
Tricksty.
My grandma had that game.
So
Oh,
at
that's
the
true. My
end of
step-grandma
statement,
had that game. Go ahead.
at the end of statement number 4, Andrew 1 point, Alissa 1 point, Mike 1.5 points.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
See, you're coming up.
As it should be. Don't look at me like that. I don't want your pity. You either play right or you don't play at all.
You're so competitive.
I am, okay? I like knowing facts.
That's the thing. I made both of you play right. Here we go. Statement number 5. Averaging about 3.5 feet tall, gnomes are the shortest race that can be selected while creating a new character using the options in the player's handbook
Buzz.
for D&D 5th edition. Mike.
Actually, they are not the smallest character that you can create. Oh, shit. But you did specify in the player's handbook specifically. Okay, they're not that height. I'll say that. They're not that height.
Incorrect.
God damn it! Okay.
Buzz.
Andrew.
The thing is that they're not the shortest race. What Mike said at first.
Fuck you, Andrew. Fuck
I'll go with
you.
that.
This isn't fair, dude.
Correct.
Oh, god damn it!
Actually,
Don't look at your computer screen, bro. Why are you looking over there so much?
I'm reading the question
Hey, you can hear the question, friend. Why don't you close all tabs?
because
All right.
I have the outline open.
You piece of
The
shit.
shortest race in the player's handbook is a halfling.
No. Wrong. False. Buzz again.
Correct.
God damn it.
God, really?
Yes.
Aren't fairies
So on
players-
average, on average, halflings are 3 feet tall, and gnomes are between 3 and 4 feet tall.
Man, that's
Dude,
so
Slumdog
dumb.
Millionaire.
Wow.
Except I guessed randomly and I got it. Didn't have any connection to halflings. But
Gnomes
I
are
guessed
definitely
randomly.
shorter than halflings in BG3. They look noticeably shorter.
I always
but
think
could be wrong.
gnomes have like a foot and a half, and like a halfling is a halfling, so it'd be like 3.
So
Right?
So D&D, I did a lot of research on D&D and found out a lot of shit that I didn't know prior to any of this when I was coming up with these questions. But D&D takes a lot of its inspiration from Tolkien, the Hobbit books, Lord of the Rings, all that, which, we all knew that. But in those books, it talks about gnomes being half the size of elves and halflings being half the size of humans. And in those stories, elves are taller than humans. Yep.
So there you go.
So at the end of statement number 5, Andrew, 3 points. Alyssa, 1 point. Michael, 1.5.
Hot damn! Victory speech. Let me just say, my favorite point I got was the one I didn't earn. And you know what? I was the underdog, and I am feeling good. I am excited for the movie. I wonder who will play me. And thank you very much. I love points. Thank you for giving me that.
Right. I don't like this. You play dirty. Hey, is this really the end of the game? We have no more questions?
We have the bonus question, but Andrew won. Yeah, that's...
Wait, there's a
Can you give
bonus
it just
question?
for fun?
There's a bonus question.
Make the bonus question worth half a point more than 3 points.
All right,
I'm going to regret this. God, why did I throw my win away?
All right, fine.
I still want a movie.
Here we go. Bonus question is worth 3 points. All right?
Ooh.
Statement. Dalton Rusher-Riddle is a charismatic and handsome dungeon master who weaves together fantastical stories of intrigue and adventure for his 3 friends.
I refuse to play.
Buzz. No, I did it first.
And Andrew...
No, I said Buzz first.
Andrew,
I said Buzz first.
But we're not friends. That's not it. Is that what it was?
No, that's what it was.
Of course it was. Of course it was.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so Andrew, congratulations for winning our very first round and session of Actually. I hope everyone had as much fun as I did. You can now roll a D100 for a magic item from the DM's bag of holding.
I just so happen to have my D100 right here.
It was like you knew.
63.
You are getting the Potion of Supreme Intelligence. When you drink this potion, you gain a 30 intelligence for 1 hour. During this time, you have advantage on all intelligence checks and saving throws. However, when the effects of this potion go away, you have an intelligence of -10 for 1d4 days.
That is going to be so fun. I will take it. Thank you, sir.
Yes, and you will find that somewhere in the sessions. Alyssa, I still owe you a puzzle box of Constitution that you don't really want, so I don't know if I want to give it to you or not.
I said I wanted it. I took it back.
Last time on Dungeon Radio Hour.
So, the 4 of you have finally made it to me.
And I want to just activate this wand in some way.
You realize you are shrinking down. You hear a voice, "Kill them,"
We need to follow Neznar's plan.
as he knocks you in the shoulder. Lady Alyssa, you're back.
Fuck it.
I pull out the wand again.
You have now cast invisibility on yourself.
I tuck my knees and I try to cannonball into his mouth.
You do so, and all 4 of you become frozen in place. Alyssa. You feel yourself start shivering first. And as you go to run your hands along your arms or along your body, your clothes and your armor, it's damp and it's wet and there's a chill that grips your entire being. The last thing you remember is this wave of piercing cold energy being shot forth at you by Neznar, the Black Spider. And as you look around, you're in this void, but it's not stillness. There's almost this slight movement to it, like you're looking through a kaleidoscope of dark colors. And through these dark colors, you hear that all too familiar neigh as horseshoe imprints leave rainbow tracks along the darkness before this fantastical unicorn materializes in front of you. Its bubblegum pink hair with its mane of lavenders and teals and buttermilk yellows flowing down around it. Its brilliant horn made of pure diamond stretching up and away from its forehead.
You.
Oh my god! OMG, I can't believe this! It's you! You have no idea how long I have been waiting for us to meet, and now you're finally here, Alissa, my little listless. Oh my god, but where are my manners? My name's Princess Razmataz. That's a capital P, capital R with 4 A's and 7 Z's, but they're not where you think they are. Okay, sit. Tell me everything. Dish girl, what's up?
I mean, I figured you'd know.
Who, me?
Yeah, like, you're the one who's been giving me my magic, right?
Oh yeah, like totally, that's totally been me this like entire time, but like I'm not there with you, so I don't know what's going on with you and the boys.
See, and the boys? So you know I'm with boys. Do you know where Dalton is?
Ah, see, that's the thing. Yes, I do, and no, I don't. But I don't like talking about that kind of stuff because it gives me the ick, and I hate getting the ick. You know what I mean?
No, but that's the whole point. We've been trying to find Dalton. We got separated from him whenever we fell here.
Oh, duh. Razzie, where are my... I knew that. I knew... You fell through the portal, I fell through the portal. None of us are supposed to be here. You're looking for your friend. Right.
Wait. You fell through a portal.
Oh, yeah, see, the person who's been, like, collecting us, which they should really get a hobby that doesn't involve extra planner beans, but whatever. So the person that's been collecting us has been doing this for a while, and they've been portal hopping through a lot of alternate universes, and I try not to think about it too much, because it's like, ew. I don't want to use my brain, you know what I mean? I'm too pretty for that. But there have been these beings like you and like me that have been kidnapped from these extra dimensional places and brought here for, I don't know, some reason.
So where are you now?
Oh, that's the $1 million question, isn't it? So I really don't know. I just know that wherever I'm at, it's dark and it's damp and it's kind of gross. But I have this, like, mental bond with you where you're me and I'm you and we can like feel each other. We're like sorority sisters, you know?
Yeah, totally. Honestly, I really appreciated your help this whole time.
Don't mention, it's the least I could do for my favorite little listless. Can I call you listless? I didn't even ask if that was okay, but it's okay, right? Listless.
Yeah, I love it. Definitely don't hate that nickname. Can I call you Razzles?
Oh my god, where are my manners? Call me Razzie, all my friends do, and we're like BFFs. So yeah, you can call me Razzie.
Okay, Razzie. Well, I have you always had magic, or did you get magic when you came here like I did? Well, I guess I got your magic.
Okay, yeah, I'm like made of magic, if that makes sense. You know how like you're made of... Well, I don't know exactly what you're made of, but I know it's not magic because I gave you mine. But I'm like made of magic, so I've always had it.
That's more fun. We're mostly made of water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But anyway, where can I find you?
So, you're on the right track if you want to, like, find me. Because when you find Dalton, you're gonna find me. That's how I've been, like, able to tell you, like, what's been going on in his head. Because I kind of have this like ability where I can read into people's minds and stuff and see their memories, and so that's what I've been doing. I've just kind of like been transferring them to you like a walkie-talkie.
So Dalton isn't with you, but he's close to you?
I can definitely feel his energy for sure.
Can you send him a message? If you're able to get messages of his brain, can you send one to him like you're doing to me now?
So that's not exactly how it works. Like, I can talk to you and you can talk to me because we're, like, bonded, but I can only read what's happening and I can't really send anything to him.
Okay.
Mostly because I don't think he's conscious.
Oh, no. Okay, well, I was just gonna say to tell him that we're coming and we're not gonna give up.
I'll definitely, like, if he wakes up, I'll definitely, like, for sure tell him that you said that.
And we're coming for you too, Razzie.
That's so sweet, my little Alissa. I knew that you were the person that I should, like, give my gift to when I just felt your energy come onto this plane. I was like, yes, girl, that's who I want.
Wait. So you're saying you felt me and the boys fall through, but you chose me because I was the coolest?
Yeah, so where I'm from, the world that I live in, we're like a super matriarchal society with a bunch of badass queens who are in charge. So when you fell through the portal, I was like, yes, I vibe with her energy so hard.
Oh my god, yes! Yeah, I feel a connection. But also, everything's getting a little hazy. Am I about to wake up?
Oh, yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. But listen, you're okay. Things are gonna be fine. And no, you didn't pee your pants.
What?
And then, Alissa, you wake up.
And now, a word from our
Well, hello there, Folkaroonies. It's Faerun's most sensitive and sensual wizard, Jeff. Allow me to slide on into your cozy little ear holes for an important message. I have a podcast. Ooh, you're on the advice corner. Dear Jeff, I'm a young goblin exploring my body. What do I do when my sex spikes come out? And is it a sin? You want to start a mutiny, huh? And who speaks for all of you?
I speak for us.
Oh yeah? Yeah. Come on up here and say it in the mic. Say it to my face, then.
Yeah, bro, I'll say it to your face. You do weird stuff at night, and we all have to watch.
I mean, why do you make us face you when you do it? That thing at night.
You see the deal here? I run Bedtown.
Yeah, what's it like to touch
What is it like? I mean,
It's-
my hands are up here, by the way, so I'm not doing anything.
Right.
Describe to me the skin feel.
They're smooth, Jeff.
Uh-huh.
Jeff, hands!
I'm sorry, hands are up here.
Yeah, but I see you casting mage hands.
Oh, okay.
Jeff.
Sounds pretty fun, huh? Bet you wish you were invited to the old Jeff party. Well, you are. Tune your dials in to Patreon for the exclusive show and join in the fun. But Jeffrey, it costs gold and shekels and dollar money. Why would I join the Patreon when Dungeon Radio Hour is free? How about precisely for that reason? Look, if you love Dungeon Radio Hour, I gotta tell ya, those four fine folks work their little hiney butts off. And this is the best way to give back and selfishly get yourself a new library of Dungeon Radio Hour content. Afraid of commitment? I get it, most women are afraid of committing to me. Now, I have a strong, sexy suspicion you'll want to stick around, but if you want to just do 1 month to binge the entire catalog and think of it as a one-time support of the show, hey, it's a free dimension. Do what you want. So what are you waiting for? This commercial to end? Don't sweat it. I'll wait right here while you sign up. Did you do it? You did? OMG! This is amazing! Don't forget to tell your friends and your single cousins to check out JeffCast and the rest of the amazing content on Patreon!
This is Dungeon Radio Hour.
Now back to our regularly scheduled programming.
You wake up and you find yourself sitting on a hard stone floor. You are slumped forward, and as your eyes kind of adjust, eyesight's a little blurry to begin with, and it finally adjusts, and you can see that you are inside, once again, a jail cell. It is just you. You have your equipment, you have your things, but you are soaking wet. From the top of your head down to the tip of your toes, you are soaking wet, and there's just a puddle all around you where you are sitting, and you're cold and you're damp and you question whether or not you peed yourself.
Did someone pee on me? I think this is too much for me to do. Mike! Andrew!
Can I hear Alissa?
Did you pee?
Mike, you are awoken at the sound of your wife calling your name. And much like Alissa, you wake up laying down on the cold stone floor. You're kind of like in that jackknife position where one knee is up and the other leg is fully extended, and you're like kind of on your side, but you're also kind of on your stomach. And you are cold, you're shivering, you are also soaking wet. There's a puddle around you, and you wake up and wonder if you actually did pee yourself or not.
Mike, did you pee yourself?
Alissa? I think I did! I'm very moist!
It's okay, I'm really moist too.
What? Did you pee?
I don't think so.
Okay, maybe I didn't then.
Andrew,
I mainly know because I really need to pee right now.
Okay, no, I did. Mine's pee. I don't know what yours is, but mine's... Yeah. Oh, man. Somebody's really gonna have to clean this up. Oh, the sheets are soaked! And such a low threat count.
Andrew, you hear the sounds of your friend Mike and Alissa going back and forth across the hall on the other side. And as you wake up, you find yourself also alone in a dungeon, in a jail cell. You are wet, you are soaked to the bone, you are cold and chilled, and you are sitting on the floor with a puddle around you, also wondering if you peed yourself or not.
I hear them, and I'm just like, no. And I climb. Is there like a cot?
There is a cot.
Something?
There is a cot.
I climb in the cot, and is there like a piece of hay for a pillow or like a tumbleweed or something?
There is hay stuffed into a potato sack.
Okay, I take the hay stuffed into a potato sack, and I like cover my ears because I don't want to hear Mike and Alissa anymore. I just want this nightmare to end, and I'm like, no.
Andrew!
Peeing on ourselves now. We're
Andrew!
frozen solid. I'm No, I'm done. I'm done, guys. I'm staying in this cell. I'm gonna keep sleeping till I die. Don't care
But then
anymore.
you'll just be sleeping in your pee.
I don't care. I'll sleep in my poop. I'm pooping right now as I talk. And you know what?
No.
This is the new normal for me.
No, don't do that, man.
Already doing it.
I'm just glad you're alive, honestly. Poop wherever you want. I'm glad you're alive. Wait, what do your cells look like?
I don't know, like a cell?
Okay, mine too.
Dust, centipedes.
Yeah, so as you
Drippings?
look around your cell, it's very bare bones, other than the fact that the wooden door has a window with bars running through it. The walls itself are made of stone. The floor is also made of stone, while the ceiling is made of some type of wooden structure. There is a cot, and there is a bucket, and that is it.
Do you guys have a bucket?
So that bucket's where I should have pooped. What's that, bud?
Yeah, man, the bucket is obviously made for poop.
I've been using it for mostly poop.
You know what? I've found if you just go in your pants and you find a bucket later, you can just like do it all at once. So I'm gonna save mine for a couple days. But thank you.
What?
My poop in my pants.
I don't...
Gonna leave it there.
All right, okay.
We should get out of this jail.
Okay, I'm trying not to judge, but I am a little bit. Okay, we're in a really stressful situation, so I get it. Okay, are your guys' doors wood?
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, wood. Some sort of oak.
And Dalton, everything around it is stone, correct? You said the walls, the floor.
Yeah, everything is the floor, the walls. The only thing that are wooden, the door and the ceiling.
Oh, well, I just go up to my door and I cast Sacred Flame from my hands, and I just burn the door down, and then I step away to the corner, and I'm just gonna let that wood
Cool.
burn, baby.
Alissa, as you approach the wooden door of your jail cell and you extend your open palm, and as you do, it erupts in this iridescent rainbow-colored flame. And as you're getting ready to apply pressure and push on it to the door, it opens.
Oh. Guys, my door was open.
I guess we should have tried that, but it just seems like it defeated the purpose. Okay. I try to open my door.
Mike, you go up to your door, and much like the interaction that Alissa had with hers, you raise your hand to it, and at the slightest touch, it opens.
Hey, freedom, cool.
No, this feels like a trap.
We
Yeah,
shouldn't
you
question
guys are
it.
getting pretty easy. I think I'm gonna stay in my cot and, get in a fetal position and cry a little. Because I'm pretty comfortable.
Why, man?
Let me know if it was a trap.
It's nice out here. There's less pee. Come on, leave the cell. Come with us.
All right. I get up, I throw my poop in the bucket, and then I nudge. No, I do. It's not staying in my pants, dude. I have to say something. I tap the door with my foot to give it a little push.
So, Andrew, just like Mike and Alyssa before you, as you go to make physical contact with the door, it does swing open.
I kick it.
Easily.
I kick it all the way. Gah! And then I'm like in a karate pose ready for the trap.
You Spartan kick the door and probably give it a little more force than you anticipated, and it flies open, slamming hard into the stone wall on the outside of your jail cell, and then kind of falls and breaks off of the hinges.
Dude, Chuck Norris legs. Remember when he was the tagline of the jokes forever in like 8th grade with Chuck Norris jokes? Anyway,
so as the door swings open and slams hard into the wall of the hallway outside, Mike and Alyssa, give me an investigation check.
Either AT.
6.
14.
Alyssa, what'd you get? 14?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Mike, you watch in awe as Andrew Spartan kicks the door and breaks it off of its hinges. Alyssa, however, you catch on to the fact that that door does swing open more forcefully than it should, breaks more easily than it should against the stone wall, and then you notice that there actually isn't a mechanism on it to be able to lock it.
Okay, no offense, Andrew. I know you're a strong boy, but again, that just felt too easy.
It's because I'm too strong, Alyssa. That's because I'm too ripped.
It's true. I mean, Andrew's been eating just protein lately, and look at his upper thighs.
I've been eating
quads?
rabbits, dude. Just biting into them live.
I mean, we've been doing nothing but walking. It just makes sense that Andrew's legs would be unnaturally ripped. They look gorgeous.
I'm sure his legs
if
are ripped.
It's so easy. Why don't you go ahead and do it?
Yeah, let's see your quads.
I kick the door. I kick like mine that's still upright, and I kick it as hard as I could.
give me an athletics check with advantage because you do know there's something up at the door.
15.
Cool. You kick the door, and you kick it with normal intensity, nothing too crazy, but it flies into the jail cell, slamming hard against the stone wall inside, falling off of its hinges, much like the door that Andrew kicked open.
Damn, Alyssa, you're strong too. Okay.
I mean, I should have known that. Your legs, they're beautiful, they're powerful.
No, but that's my point. Again, this is way too easy. The doors, look at them. They don't even have a lock on them.
Yeah, somebody made the doors bad. They had a shitty contractor. I don't know what you want me to do about it. We're free, so let's just leave this place, dude.
I'm just saying, Neznar doesn't seem like the kind of person to have a piss-poor jail cell.
Listen, don't look up Gift Horse in its beautiful, kissable mouth. We gotta get out of here, all right?
Stop thinking about Antonio, Mike.
I love Antonio, and I miss him. I don't know what to say.
You've been
I miss
muttering
the man.
Antonio in your sleep lately, and it's concerning.
His mane was so
I
illustrious.
take a couple steps forward towards the exit to the jail, and as I do so, I'm looking around, searching for anything else that's amiss, and I think inadvertently cast Find Traps.
Okay, cool. So as you are looking around and looking for anything out of the ordinary and start approaching the exit to the jail cell, there's like this spider sense tingling that almost happens as every single hair on the back of your neck and on your arms and your legs start to stand up, and you feel like you are now attuned with the environment. Like you can smell the decaying mouse corpse in a jail cell over. You can hear the dripping of water coming off of the stone above, but you don't sense any immediate traps. However, you do get a good layout of this area that you're in. You're all three standing in a long hallway, 2 open doors on the left side where both you and Mike came out of, an open door on the right side that Andrew kicked down, and then a closed door a little further down from Andrew's.
I hesitantly approach the final door and I peer inside.
You look into the 4th door that is on the same side of the hallway that Andrews was on, and you look into the windowed or the barred window, and you see a jail cell, much like the one that the three of you were in. However, there is a large amount of blood, fairly fresh, from what you can see in the center of this room, and what look to be brightly colored green feathers.
Guys,
What do you see, Alyssa?
I think Arnold was in here.
Arnold's in there? Arnold, come out, buddy. The doors are really
No.
easy to open. You're probably fine. Come on out, bud.
No, Andrew, come look.
Okay. I stroll up there. Oh no. Oh god, is that Arnold's blood, or do you think that's the bad guy's blood and Arnold fought him off and then some feathers came off and then he escaped?
I mean, it's probably that, because Arnold always takes his blood with him. I mean, it wouldn't make sense for him to leave this much behind.
He left his feathers behind.
Yeah, but he needs to shed those.
Wait a second. I look closer at the feathers. Guys, these were some of his favorite feathers. He would have never left anywhere on his own accord without them. Mike's right. He's in trouble.
Okay. I know. But Arnold needs us, so I slap your face.
Ah! Oh, yeah. Slap the other side, though, because it's not
Okay.
easy now.
Hit him harder.
Okay.
That wasn't hard enough.
Oh, wait. Hang on. That was a little harder. Hit the other side again?
Okay. Hit again.
Oh, fuck.
And while you hit that side,
all
I
right.
hit the other side, so it's at one point.
All right, okay, both at the same time. Both. Okay, each of you slap
Yeah,
at one cheek.
1, 2, 3.
Oh! Ugh, okay. I bit my
Snap
tongue
out
on
of
that
it,
one.
dude.
All right, I'm out of it.
Arnold
Jeez.
needs us. We gotta go, but be on our guard and be cautious and be quiet,
Hey,
okay?
But we don't have any of our stuff. How are we gonna?
Go grab your stuff from
you
your
You
cell.
do have your things.
Oh, wait. I go back in my cell.
Oh, yeah. All my stuff. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get all my stuff real quick.
Come on, guys. That's the first thing I did when I
I
got out of the
realized my
cell.
stuff was in a different bucket, and unfortunately, that's where I threw my number 2. But I removed that and I grab all my stuff, wipe it off. Why would, if this is really a prison, guys, as I don my gear, why would they leave our stuff? Why wouldn't the doors lock? What's going on? We're obviously free to leave.
That's what I'm saying. There's something off about all
It's
of
a
this.
bad prison. I'll say it. It's a bad prison.
Maybe the budget was cut.
Yeah,
This
that's
is like
true.
a movie set jail.
Like they didn't have money for locks or something.
Yeah.
No money for guards. I mean, we defunded the police. Remember that? And this is
Yeah.
what happens.
Do
We defunded.
This is what happened.
We funded the drow, dude.
We defunded the drow.
I mean, listen, maybe there's a big scary guard that knows if we escape, there's no chance we'll live. You know, maybe they're so sure we'll not get to the next stage that they leave us here.
Possibly. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I've got like a goosebumpy feeling that at least around here there's nothing amiss, but it could be different as we head on. But let's do it. Let's
You think
keep
something's
looking.
amiss in the future? That is foreboding, Alyssa.
I'm just saying it's
Do
a
you have any
possibility.
specifics at all?
Not one.
Okay.
What's for the amiss?
All right, you know what? With that, I think let's get out of here while nobody's locking us up or killing us,
Yeah.
right? Let's find our friend because he needs a Band-Aid or something. I think, just to honor Arnold, let's all go back to back to back and just one of us look up and down, one of us look side to side, and one of us look straight on.
I'm already through the door.
Okay.
Real quick before we go,
Okay.
is this the door we were looking through? Is it like a barred window or something?
Yeah, so the door you were looking into was a cell door, much like the three of yours. Wooden door, barred window.
Okay.
If you put or apply any pressure on it whatsoever, it will swing into the cell. It's not going to take much to open it in any way, shape, or form.
Okay. I don't try the door because I'm stupid, but I want to send my bees to go pick up the feathers and bring them to me.
Cool. So, Andrew, you take your jar of bees and you open it up as they buzz and fly out and kind of swarm around your hand before flying through the barred window of this jail cell door. And they flutter down to Arnold's blood-soaked feathers, and they pick up 6, and they bring them back to you.
Dude, you guys should get some bees, guys. This is awesome. I've got Arnold's feathers. He's going to be so happy when we find him alive and well, and we just give him back his feathers that he just lost.
I mean, I didn't want to say it, but the bees look useful. I don't think Alyssa will let me have bees because she's mildly allergic and majorly terrified, but I would
bees.
love to have some bees.
No bees.
No bee? Okay, I've been wondering why you've been staying away from me lately.
That and the poop smell.
Yeah? Smell that?
That's it. Alissa, give me a medicine check.
Hold on, my medicine good. 21.
Okay, I'm sending you a message.
Ooh, private message. Just for me, not for anyone else.
I'm good at D&D. I'm so smart.
Andrew, can I, without touching the bees, can I have one of Arnold's feathers?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Bees, drop the feathers. And they drop them in my hand. Back in your jar. And they go in their jar. Except for you, Clarence. You get on my shoulder. You're the leader of the bees. Anyway, here's a feather, Alissa.
Thank you. See, I kind of wipe a tear from my eye. Yeah, so, let's go find Arnold.
You okay, Alissa?
Yeah. But we gotta hurry, I think.
Wait, is something amiss?
No,
What is it?
nothing.
Alissa.
I think it's okay. I just noticed it looks like it was a lot of blood. And so I'm just worried for Arnold.
Okay.
But
Okay, but he's a big bird. I mean, he's not as big as Big Bird, but he's a huge bird. He's got a lot of blood, right?
he has a large.
got so many
no, he
more
has
feathers
plenty
than
of
6.
blood, Andrew. Plenty of blood, dude. No, he's got blood for days. And
Okay,
honestly,
yeah.
he should probably have less blood because he was pretty sluggish last time I saw him, and I was like, "That's too much blood. He's been drinking too much blood." So it's he probably has just the right amount of blood now. And let's not freak out about it or fucking panic, because if we panic, then we're not going to find him in time. And if we don't find him in time, then
I slap Mike. Pull yourself together,
I'm
guys.
sorry.
Arnold needs us, I think, sooner rather than later. So let's go. And I walk through the door.
Cool. So, Alissa, you walk through the door. Andrew, Mike, you walk behind her. And you kind of have to shove on the door pretty hard. Everybody give me an athletics check. Or a strength check.
13.
8.
14.
All of the rolls are enough when placed together for you guys to push against the door that leads into the next room. You kind of have to shove on it because there is some major resistance coming from the other side. And as you push through, you realize that you're pushing against sacks and crates and barrels and things that you would normally find inside of a storage room and not shoved up in front of a door.
Whoa.
And you come into this new area, which is a little larger, much wider than where you were just at, but it is overflowing, oversaturated with crates stacked up on crates and boxes and barrels and sacks and jugs and vials and all sorts of storeroom things that have kind of like haphazardly been thrown around, stacked from floor to ceiling, leaving just a very small pathway forward.
Jesus, this is a hoarding situation, guys, okay? Neznar has a problem, and we might need to get him some help when we find him.
So it's probably an old person because they're hoarders. They couldn't install the locks properly on the doors, you know? They forgot to take our things away.
Or we could be in an actual crate and barrel right now.
Oh.
Because I've never been inside one, and this could be what it looks like.
Is that a restaurant or a store?
I think you're
I believe
thinking
it's a
of
store.
Cracker Barrel?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I said crate and barrel.
Yeah. Great biscuits and gravy.
All right, I walk very carefully and trying not to nudge anything, and I'm like, you're right, no, the Cracker Barrel, it's got a good breakfast selection. It really does.
And they actually do have barrels in there, so that's a good point,
true.
Andrew.
They do. They're full of taffy and stuff.
But
You
no
weren't
crates.
silly when you said that. There were barrels and crates.
They got crackers and barrels.
She's right. There's no crates. There's no crates in there, so Arnold's dead. Arnold's definitely dead, guys.
Hey,
We gotta get
hey.
through here.
All right, we both slap Andrew at the same time again. 1, 2, 3. Snap out of it, dude.
I bit my tooth. How do you bite your own tooth? I did it that time.
I've done it before, and it hurts.
It like gets a grating feeling.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Like
I don't like it.
You might have chipped that, actually. So we got to get out of here fast.
Okay.
Another chipped tooth. God, we keep forgetting about those.
I know you've got a lot of chippy teeth.
Lots of chipped teeth.
Anyway, I mean, here, guys, we can spend our time opening all these crates and barrels, or we can push forward.
I would never look through crates and barrels just randomly while my favorite giant bird is dying. Okay?
And put 5 of everything into your bag of holding.
He needs
Definitely.
us.
Bag of holding.
I do like stuff. No, but we gotta go find Arnold. Let's just.
Yeah.
Is there
let's
an
keep going.
exit from here, Dalton?
There is an exit. If you follow the path forward, there is an exit. And as you guys are snaking your way through, rather slowly, might I add, because this room is definitely a hoarder's situation, you start to notice the same branding on the boxes and on the crates and on the sacks as you are walking forward. And you see that it says Anora's Realms Magic Shop on pretty much everything. And Andrew, you're stepping forward onto a box and your foot actually slips and you begin to fall backwards. But right before you hit the ground, Mike does catch you. And Mike, after you catch Andrew and you pull him up, you look behind him in the direction of where you were coming from. And you see that there has been a temporary sign placed up above the door. And the new sign reads Dungeon. But you can tell that it has been affixed to something that was previously there.
All right. Well, first I'm like, all right, got you, baby boy. Oh, there you go. It's slippery in here. Hey, don't be embarrassed. It's slippery in here.
Kiss.
Hey guys, be more careful.
Yeah, quick kiss. All right.
Come on.
I know.
I know. I'm sorry.
Okay. But, do you see that sign? Because that looks like it was affixed to something that was there before and it's new. So I go up to the thing and I try to wiggle the dungeon sign off of the thing.
Yeah, Mike, you go to raise your hand and you wiggle the sign back and forth, and it doesn't take much for the new nails to kind of be pried out of the wooden sign that is behind it. And as you pull it away, the sign that is beneath reads storage room.
Hey guys, it was a shitty prison because it wasn't a prison. It was a storage room.
It's like I was saying, it was a makeshift prison. Nothing there was intended to be a jail cell.
Yeah.
But why would Neznar freeze us and then put us in a fake jail cell in... Where are we? I
So
mean,
all of this here used to be in the storage room.
Right?
So what was this room?
I don't know. Overflow.
Probably.
Who knows, dude? It doesn't matter what it was before. I think what we have learned from this is Neznar did not have a prison at the ready. And instead of magically making one, which I thought he'd be able to do since he's such a big, bad fucking magic guy, he just crafted a shitty one with doors that didn't even have locks. Forgot to put doorknobs on them, by the way, so we could just push them, and boom, we're out of jail.
None of that makes sense, though.
I know, and that's what I was about to say. That's all stupid, what I was just saying.
But I'm just saying, we've gone up against him. He had a whole castle. He had a lot more planned. You know what I mean? Someone who's what looks to be obviously years of planning just to not make a jail cell?
Okay, well then I'm trying to rack my brain, but why would he want us to be able to escape easily?
because he wants us to move forward. He wants us to go through this next room. There's got to be something on the other side he wants us to do.
Are none of us going to talk about the Anora boxes?
Well, we already knew they were in cahoots. I mean, she was sending some sort of supplies here, so this must be where they're storing it. Guys, let's see what kind of supplies these are. I bust open one of the Anora's Realms boxes.
So you open up a crate there that is nearest you, and it is generic, like dungeoneering packs. There's a couple of pickaxes. There are some lengths of rope. And as you dig through all of that, you find a small, kind of ornate golden box. And as you open it up, you see that this box is filled with rubies.
Whoa.
With rubies?
Whoa!
Yeah, with rubies.
Guys, check it out. Storage of rubies. Okay, this confirms what we thought, right? She was sending rubies for the ritual, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Neznar's been performing that ritual, or he was planning to, but not just once, like hundreds of times, thousands of times. There's so many rubies in here.
We need to get rid of
What
these.
was he planning?
Whatever he's planning isn't good, so I think we need to get rid of these.
But how are we going to fucking... I mean, this is a lot of rubies here. I guess we do have a bag of holding. Huh?
Throw them into your bag of holding, because
Bag
we
of
don't have
holding
time to destroy them, and let's keep going.
I have it. I throw the rubies in there.
But
Yes.
hey, guys. There's so many crates and barrels around here. We don't know that that's all the rubies in here. Should we put every crate and barrel into the box?
We don't have time.
I mean, Arnold's dying. Arnold's dying.
We do
Exactly.
have to go.
Let's
gotta
Okay,
go.
okay. Sorry, guys. I'm just grumpy. I haven't eaten in a while. And
You want
blood
to eat one of
sugar's
these
really
rubies,
low.
dude?
Yeah.
You want to eat a ruby?
You ever eat a precious gem?
I have not, and honestly, it sounds filling. I
You
know
might
it.
become like Steven Universe and have a little gem on your belly button.
That'd be fucking
Okay,
cool.
no, we're being silly. Arnold needs
Yes.
us. Let's
Sorry,
focus.
sorry.
Okay.
And move on.
Cool. So you guys are moving on and into the next room as you come through the door, and you find yourself at the back of a very familiar location. You look up and you see row upon row upon row of shelves filled to the brim with all manner of adventuring items for every class and character available in the world of Dungeons and Dragons. You see a register towards the back wall as well that runs pretty much the width of this entire store. And up towards the front, you see a display that says "Free to a Mediocre Home" still in the window. You have all found yourself in the back side of Anora's Realms magic shop.
And now what? Wait, what's that? An incoming transmission from a strange new world. From planet Earth. This transmission comes from a real-life sponsor.
Of all the hot springs in the Sword Coast, this one's surely the most relaxing. And well-deserved. I didn't think those gnolls would be so hard to butcher. I know, they wouldn't stop coming. But you fought with the best of them today, friend. No, you were amazing, the way you were all, "Come at me, foul devils, and I will crush you with but my fist." Oh, stop. You were the one who was just decapitating and decapitating. I mean, wherever there was a head. I do love to decapitate. Ah, a lovely respite from the tumult of war. Aye! But do you know what would make it better? You didn't. I did. A little bath bomb. Oh, this is too much. Ooh, and we have to light a candle for ambiance. Firelight Fables candles are suitable for any occasion, especially after a long day of battling, and none of the scents contain chemicals. They're made from all natural ingredients like essential oils. And no need to worry about a soy allergy. These candles are made from 100% apricot and coconut wax, so you can light up that candle guilt and worry-free. It's like I'm being transported to a fragrant land of pure whimsy. Ah, yes. This is just what the cleric ordered. Scrub my back? Sure. Visit FirelightFables.com today and treat your nose to something magical.
Now back to our regularly scheduled programming.
You have all found yourself in the back side of Anora's Realms magic shop.
Well,
I quickly hide behind a shelf.
Yeah.
Guys, get over here, get over here.
Okay. How on
Before
earth?
she sees
Why would
us.
there be a dungeon under the store? I mean, I get she's in cahoots with Neznar, but why would they have a dungeon? Why are we here?
Well, if she's in cahoots with Neznar, we don't know who we can trust.
I don't even know if I trust you, to be honest, dude.
Hey,
You know?
Hey, don't talk like that.
You could be not even Mike. You could be not even Alissa.
don't open that door, dude. Once
Yeah.
you do, we can't go back, okay? The only people that we can trust is each other and Arnold, if he's still alive, and Dalton, if he's still alive when we find him.
Quick, ask me something only Alissa would know.
Alissa, that night we got really drunk, the night with the red Corvette, how many bottles of ranch did you and I chug?
Dude, you know it was 7.
Oh my god, okay, it's Alissa. It's definitely Alissa.
Yes. Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, but how do
Okay.
you guys know if I'm me?
Well then, Mike, what happened after we chugged the 7 bottles?
I had to chug pennies and ranch, and I threw up, and then we passed out.
Yeah, that's what
There you go.
happened.
We do that a lot.
Now, how do I know if I'm me?
You what? Sorry, say that again.
No, it's dumb. Never mind. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're all each other. Or whatever.
Okay.
Shh. Okay,
Take it.
so the question is, what do we do now? Should we go and confront Honora? Or should we attack?
I don't know. She could be very powerful. She could be a witch.
Well, she is a witch. We know that. We
Yeah.
knew that going into this.
Okay, she could be a powerful witch.
Exactly. And I mean, she knows we're here. She just doesn't know that we've gotten out of our mediocre cells. So we could have an element of surprise and attack her.
That's true. Very smart.
But I think we need to attack to stun, not to kill. Because
But wait a second.
I've got
guys.
questions for her.
we don't know if she's evil. I mean, sure, she's selling rubies to a nefarious
She locked us away.
guy.
No.
Neznar locked us away. She could have just been supplying. She doesn't know the purpose.
But he had to have gotten
But
permission.
we're in Honora's shop, okay? There's no debating this. We're in Honora's shop. And even if it was Neznar's idea, she's culpable. She went along with it.
Yeah.
So you know what? I say Alyssa's right. Let's not kill her, but let's take this bitch down. Because she locked us up and she tortured our friend. And we need all the information that she has if we're going to save Dalton and get out of this.
You guys want to peek over this box, and maybe we can search for her? I don't know. You go left, you go right, sort of thing.
I turned my head very carefully around the shelf to look towards the register.
Cool. So you peek out very carefully, and the shop is dark. There are some candles that have been lit that throw off a little bit of a glow here and there, and there's some light coming in from the windows up front from the world outside, but it's a very dark purplish red hue. It's very unsettling, the light that's coming in from outside, and it's very quiet. You don't see or hear any movement in the shop other than yourself, Mike, and Andrew.
Oh, doesn't she have an apartment somewhere?
Because she's always taking baths at work. Yes, that's right. We know that from the phone calls.
Yeah, Jeff has said he lives at work, so there's got to be a bedroom or something.
Exactly. Okay, let's head towards the registers. Maybe there's a back door somewhere.
Yeah, okay.
Cool. So
I'm army crawling.
you army crawl across the wooden planks of the floor as you make your way closer and closer to the register. And as you get to the register, you notice signs of dishevelment. Somebody was looking for something.
Everything's just all over the place.
Yes.
Okay. Ugh, I get back up.
Okay.
Okay. No one's here.
Yeah, no one's here. It's obviously been closed. You know what? I go to the front door of the store, and I open it, and I want to step out and find a person.
Cool. Andrew, as you reach down to grab the handle of the door and walk out, you immediately feel a jolt of magical energy run from your fingertips up into the base of your skull, making your hair stand on it. It's not painful, you just feel this kind of rush of static energy. And as you step outside to look, the city of Waterdeep has been bathed in this maroonish, purplish haze. And you look up, and the portal that was originally in the sky has gotten bigger and bigger, and it's lancing arcs of electric energy and slamming into sides of buildings and blowing holes into the cobblestone streets below. And you watch as a horse and buggy kind of trot by with no driver, no riders, just the horse and the buggy. And as this bolt of magical energy hits it, it turns into a car before crashing into a shop on the other side of the street.
I immediately close the door. Hey guys!
What?
You might
What'd
want
you
to
see?
be aware, kind of a portal hurricane storm happening. You might want to check this out, though. It's really cool at the same time as being scary.
I walk up hesitantly to the window.
I peek out with Alyssa.
What the
Cool.
actual fuck is happening? Is it part of our world coming through?
So Alyssa and Mike, as you lean up against the glass and you watch, you see the scene very much as I described it to Andrew, this purplish maroonish haze that has bathed the city, with a portal growing bigger and bigger as these arcs of energy lance out everywhere. And you feel that same rush of static electricity from your cheek going into your entire body as you can just feel the energy outside pulsing. And you watch, just like Andrew, as this arc of energy lances down and stabs into a dog that was running by, immediately turning it into a sentient little hot dog that continues to run by.
What the hell?
It's an actual dog, but it's a hot dog.
Okay.
Holy shit. I don't know what's going on, but if this is Honora's plan, whatever she needed those rubies for, I mean, it's happening now.
Yeah.
We have to get Arnold and go. We have to find Dalton and get out of here finally.
We can't be around here.
As the three of you are standing near the door having this conversation, another bolt of energy blasts down. This time it hits the door of Anora's shop, and it turns it from a wooden and glass-paned door into this very futuristic, motion-detected blast door.
Okay, so whoever's opening portals has too many open. Things are eating each other. The worlds are colliding. I don't know. Science fiction talk.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't feel safe going outside. We need to shelter in here, maybe.
That's a terrible idea. If we shelter here, then Honora's gonna come back and fucking find us
If
and
we go
turn us
outside,
into fucking...
we're gonna turn into hot dog people.
Not
I don't wanna be
necessarily.
a hot dog
Those
person.
things
My
are
tongue, you
striking
said it.
randomly. I don't think they're targeting anybody specifically.
It's coming at random, just like a
Hey,
storm.
We're
And-
from the Midwest. We've been through tornadoes before. We could survive.
But we never trust that those will actually touch down. This is happening. It's here.
Yeah.
I think we're safer inside, and maybe we'll find clues. I mean, let's search. Jeff lives here. Let's go root through his bedroom.
Yeah, Dalton, are there any other doors besides the storage one we came out of?
Yeah, so Alissa, while you're having this conversation with the boys, you hear that all too familiar neigh in the back of your head. And as Andrew says, let's look for clues somewhere else. You hear the neigh, and then you see these ethereal hoof prints begin to form and lead you to a stairwell behind the register that none of you noticed the first time around.
Razzles! And with no other context, I just go running up the stairs.
Like the candy?
He's
Alissa!
really got to work on that catchphase. Jinkies. That's her Jinkies now?
I don't know, man. I don't like it.
It's your
Alissa!
wife, dude. You got to talk to her about that.
I chase up or down the stairs with Alissa, whatever direction they're fucking going.
They're going up.
Okay.
So Alissa, you bolt up the stairs with Mike and Andrew running very quickly behind you. And as you get to the top, to the landing, Alissa, you're kind of there, huffing and puffing just a little bit because you sprinted up those stairs, taking them two at a time.
Doing my inhaler.
Yes, hitting your inhaler. And you all find yourself in an apartment of sorts that sits on top of Anora's shop. So you open up into this large living room. There's a kitchenette off to the side. And then on the other side, there is a small hallway that leads further in.
I go and I go to the first door in the hallway and I put my ear up next to it to listen for any sounds.
I do too.
As do I.
Mike, go listen to the next one.
Why?
So, I don't need you to help me with this.
Because Alissa and I are both doing this on.
Dude, we've been locked in our own cells for so long and now you're brushing me off? What, do you need space?
Okay, fine. Listen to this one.
I miss you. I'm going to listen to it with you. Sorry, babe. I'm going to roll it too because we're both here. 20! Oh! Fuck yeah, man.
Alyssa, you put your ear up to the door, and then Mike, you put your ear up to Alyssa's opposite ear, trying to listen through her head as to what's on the other side of the door. And somehow it works, because all she can hear is the sound of your breathing. However, you can hear everything happening in the next room. And even though it's not making any noises, you just get this gut instinct that it's a bathroom.
That sounds to me like a toilet. Let's go to the next door.
Okay.
So you all three put your ears up to this door, and much like the jail cell doors, just a little bit of pressure onto this door and it does swing open, and you find yourself inside a lavish bedroom. There are textiles that do not match and colors that clash that cover every surface. I'm talking ceiling, walls, and floor. Each ornate piece of furniture seems like it's from a different collection. It's a 4-poster bed with a large velvet canopy, and there are blankets and throws and covers of all various shapes and sizes and textures. But the room is a mess. There looks like there was some sort of altercation here because the chair is flipped over, the mattress is off the bed itself, curtains are pulled down and away from the windows. There are scorch marks in some of the rugs that cover the floor.
Oh no.
Okay, new theory. Downstairs was also picked through. Mike, I think you're right. I think someone else maybe threw us here for safekeeping and then went ransacking through Anora's stuff?
Yeah, something happened here. Wait. The other day, when Jeff called us by accident. He was fighting with Anora, right? I mean, maybe they got physical, or magical. And I look closer at the scorch marks on the wall.
These are magical in nature.
These are definitely magical scorch marks. You can tell by the way they glow and ripple. You guys see that? There was a fight here.
Well, I mean, obviously, but either Anora got into a fight with Jeff or Neznar, or somebody came in here and ransacked this place or something.
I don't see Jeff using magic against his own hands.
I don't see that either. It's Jeff.
I think this was
I don't
Neznar.
think he has the spine.
Neznar is the one who froze us. He probably came here, threw us somewhere for safekeeping, and then went ransacking through the store, probably taking Anora with him.
You think he was kidnapping Anora?
Yeah, I mean,
wow.
We saw her stuff was at his castle. She was obviously giving him items and things that he needed for whatever his cause was, and maybe he needed more, or maybe she stopped giving to him.
That's true. Maybe he was pressuring her into it or something. Maybe he wanted to, get her under his thumb more and she was resisting?
Yeah.
And they got into a fight?
I mean, these could have been from her.
So where's Arnold? Is he fucking...
Speaking of, I look around on the floor, Dalton. Do I see any, traces of blood? Because we saw blood in the jail cell, so... logic would stand that it would have been kept dripping throughout the floor. Do I see it in the hallway or in the bedroom? I go out to the hallway too.
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. 17.
There is blood. Not as much as the blood from the jail cell in the dungeon, but you don't know if it's from the same source or not.
I wonder... This could have been from Arnold. It could have been from Anora. Whoever was doing a fight in here could have just bled a little bit. I don't know.
Dalton?
Yes.
Are there any vermin around?
Yep. You do see a rat scurrying off in the corner. Or you see a mouse hole. You don't see the rat itself, but you see a mouse hole off in the corner.
I twinkle my fingies, and I minor illusion a piece of cheese inches outside of the mouse hole. Blammo! And then I make some cheese.
Blammo?
Shut up, I'm working on it.
Are you Emerald?
I'm workshopping it. I was off the cuff. Leave me alone. Dalton.
You magically conjure a small piece of cheese right outside where you see this mouse hole off in the corner of this room. And after probably about a minute or so, you watch as a small gray field mouse pops its head from the opening.
I get down on the field mouse's level, and I want to talk to it, trying to get myself into the headspace of a field mouse. I get on all fours and slink my head down real low to the floorboards, and I go,
what's up there, pal? Hey, buddy, you see this kerfuffle that went down around here? There's lots of blood.
And Andrew and I just see Mike laying in the blood, going,
Yeah. He's making whiskers with his hands.
yeah.
Oh, hey there, you're awfully big to be a mouse.
Yeah, well, there's so much hormones in the cheese these days, right? Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
I was wondering, it looks like there were signs of a scuffle here. Did you see what went down?
There was a huge scuffle, and there was booms and bams, and there was even a couple of whams. I stayed in my mouse hole for most of it because I was very scared. I'm a scaredy mouse, as some might say. And all I saw, if you want me to be honest, were ankles.
Well, I understand. I might be big, but, I'm pretty much a scaredy mouse myself. About those ankles, just in case they come back, can you describe those ankles for me?
This is getting to a weird place. We're moving up. We started at feet.
I'm
We're
doing my
moving up
level best.
to the ankles, baby. Eventually, we'll
Yeah.
have the whole body.
I sound like a pervert
On
mouse.
his ankles.
I sound like a teenage boy, hey, describe sex to me, and I'm
You're a
gonna
Victorian
I'm
boy.
gonna do my thing, and then I'll describe sex to you.
Those ankles
I
from the
don't know, man.
petticoats.
This is bad. All right, let's see what the mouse has to say. He's a nice mouse. Let's hear him out.
Oh, well, one of the ankles was covered in a boot. It looked like it was black leather. Very nice, laced all the way up at the front, and it had a little bit of a heel. Very tasteful. And the other ankle was covered by a, I don't know, it made purple or blue or somewhere in between kind of fabric. Like a robe.
Well, thank you for those descriptors of the ankle. That was very thorough, and a mouse like me appreciates it. But I was wondering, did you hear any noise besides the bams and the whams and the kablams? Any voices?
There was lots of shouting. There was lots of yelling. One of the voices was very, how do you say, unusual?
Uh-huh. Yeah, go on. It's just you and me here. It's just two mice talking to each other. Go ahead.
That's how I would describe. I'm a simple mouse, sir. I don't have one of those fancy $10 dictionary educations.
Listen, I didn't exactly grow up next to a thesaurus myself, pal. But you said unusual. It's the most nondescript description that you could possibly give.
I love that it was so descriptive of like the shoes, but then the voice is just unusual. This is Ratatouille, but if he was obsessed with fashion instead of food.
Ankle fashion specifically.
Okay, some of us are visually stimulated, some auditorily. Maybe that escaped you. I understand that when the shit goes down, sometimes an eyewitness account is unreliable. I understand that. I'm a simple field mouse, okay? But if you have anything else to give, because these boots might come back and they just might stomp on a little mouse like you or a big old mouse like me. So, do you have any other information?
Would you say that the boots were made for walking?
Fuck you, man.
One of these days, these boots are gonna walk right over you.
How dare you interrupt our dialogue with a pun?
I'm sorry, I'm done.
Feel ashamed. No, that was pretty good. That's good, man. I give it to you.
Mike, after you get done yelling at this mouse, he just kind of like cocks his head to you a little bit before he like drops his shit, and then he turns and runs back inside the wall.
Oh.
Hey! That cheese was not free or real! God damn it. The mouse is gone, you guys.
Mike, what did you learn? What did it see?
They were boots.
Boots?
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Boy boots or girl boots?
All right, he described... Okay. The mouse was not informative, by the way, and a little rude. So, here's what I got. The mouse said there were big noises, bams, kablams. There was a fight that definitely went down here, which we already knew. And he said that he saw a pair of boots that were black leather, all laced up, and they had a heel. So maybe...
Honora?
Maybe?
That sounds like a female shoe.
I mean, if you point out the heel...
Yeah, I could see Neznar in a heel.
Maybe a little, just a
I think
little
he could
one.
pull it off.
Yeah.
A kitten heel? Maybe. I don't know. But that's not the point. Okay. And he said there was another pair of ankles, and they were getting into it. And he said they were covered in a robe, like a bluish purple, velvety
Like Neznar, maybe?
Maybe.
No, dude, Jeff's robe, guys. That stupid star and moon.
Oh, yeah. God damn it. You're right. Yeah, he always wears that dumb purple robe.
So
Yeah.
he either attacked Neznar or he attacked Honora.
Or Neznar attacked him. We don't know. Like I said,
Well,
the
we
mouse...
heard the phone call, right? So I assume Jeff and Honora got into it, and there was some actual magic and blood, and it was real. I think shit got real between them.
You think?
Jeez.
Maybe, guys, if shit went down between Jeff and Honora, look, we know Honora and Neznar are in cahoots, right?
You think Jeff found out?
Yeah, Jeff found out. He knew we were here because this is his shop. This is where he lives. Maybe he took the locks off the door.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe he let us free.
He
went
helped,
after her.
He helped us once. Maybe he helped us again.
Yeah.
Now I feel like such an ass for being so mean to that guy. I mean, he's a
I know,
nerd
you
and
guys
he's
have been
annoying.
So mean to him. And
I
all he's been
know,
is
but
nice to us.
I don't like those cloying personalities, When are we going to make plans? When are we going to... It just bothers me, okay?
He just needs friends.
I know, and I'm glad that we have some kind of ally in this, but if that happened, if they got into that fight, where would they be now?
Maybe one of them's dead.
Huh.
They left a trail of blood upstairs and left, and now there's all this magic shit going down.
I go back out to the hallway. Is there another door?
Cool, Alyssa, you go back out into the hallway, and the answer almost hits you in the face. Because as you walk out into the hallway and you are looking for another door, there is a cord hanging from the ceiling that kind of like smacks you in the forehead. And as you look up, you see that it is attached to what you assume are a set of pull-down stairs.
And does the top, it has like a do not enter, like a child drew on it?
It very much has a do not enter, only wizards allowed, and then underneath it says only wizards named Jeff.
Oh no! Oh no!
Jeff.
Gotta find Jeff's place.
I pull down the hatch.
Cool. Alyssa, you pull on the string, and with a creak, the panel in the ceiling descends down, and as it does, a set of stairs unfolds, leading up to a dark void now in the top of the ceiling.
It looks like a void.
Ooh,
A
don't
little
like that,
scared.
don't like that. Okay, who wants to go first?
It seems our heroes are having a full circle moment, showing back up at a Norris shop after all this time. But what secrets are tucked away amongst the dusty shelves of this magic shop? And will they finally find the pieces that tied this plot together and allow them to rescue their friend? Stick around to find out next time when our new episode drops on November 28th. In the meantime, we want to give a special shout out to all of our patrons and appreciate their continued support of the show. It is because of them that we can continue creating content like this. If you want to join this exclusive club, then be sure to head on over to www.patreon.com/dungeonradiohour. Until next time, keep the volume up, the dial tuned in, and always say yes to adventure. Bye for now, kids.
Oh, yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. But listen, you're okay. Things are gonna be fine. And no, you didn't pee your pants.
What?
And then Alyssa, you wake up.
Did she pee her pants though?
Did I pee my pants?
She said she didn't.
A magic creature definitively said I did not.
Fair and
I think
valid.
she peed her pants now. Now that you said it, I think
Alyssa, you wake up.
The new season of Roll Gay Roleplay uncovers the mysteries of Soul Quest City. This comedy fiction story follows 4 detectives. Bay, let's go kill somebody. Linspector Saint Tit.
Obviously, I am a man of sophisticated cigarette taste.
Rux Baldacchino.
Hey, did you say hot dog? Make sure they're, like, regular hot dogs, no ketchup.
And Zastasha Felzar.
Hashtag live, laugh, love. Hashtag tentacle. Hashtag bailing you out.
As they search for clues and unlock secrets, one client at a time. Season 5 of Roll Gay Roleplay is available now on your preferred podcast platform.